Hello and welcome to GLIDR. GLIDR is a platform that allows you to test business model and product ideas, run research and experiments, gather evidence, and build out a product roadmap based on real market data. GLIDR is built for collaboration. To invite your team, click your profile icon, go to Team Management, and click to invite them here. A team member can work in the projects. Admins will be able to manage integrations and the teams as well as work in the projects. Limited contributors can only submit evidence connected to existing ideas, and viewers will have read-only access to the project with the ability to comment. Choose the role that best fits the user, send them an invitation here, and they'll have 7 days to accept the invitation. In GLIDR Business, you can add up to 8 projects. These are distinct workspaces. Add a project here, and click the settings icon. Click Integrations to set up your integration with Slack, Intercom, Jira, Trello, and the Chrome extension. In addition to the organization level permissions, there are a set of permissions on the project level. In each project, you can set each user as a project admin, where they can set up the integrations and administer the project, a collaborator who can do all the work in the project, a limited contributor who can submit evidence and connect it to ideas, and a viewer with the option to comment who can observe the project. Additionally, projects can be set to limited access, where you choose who can access it, or open access so everyone in your organization will be able to participate. And if limited, you can choose what visibility those who are not added to this project will have. Ideas are all the assumptions or hypotheses you have to test around your business model and product. On the business model side, you can test ideas that relate to the business model itself. These sections are customizable. You can change to a different canvas, switch to a Kanban view, and use this as a way to organize your ideas. All of these ideas over time will be connected to other ideas, to research and experiments, and to evidence. When you have enough data to stop testing, you can validate ideas or invalidate them. And over time, the connected evidence will start to show a trending score that tells you how confirming or disconfirming that data is of your ideas. Use the filters here to change your view, the connections mode here to quickly see connections between ideas, and click into an idea to see more detail. Here you can add tags that can be applied to data across the project, attachments, a summary, discuss it with your team, and view the connections. You can connect ideas to other ideas to show correlations between them, to evidence to show what data is informing these ideas, and research and experiments to show the work that you've done to test them. Ratings are only applied to evidence in GLIDR. In this case, this particular piece of evidence is leaning confirming. We can mark it as very confirming, neutral, all the way to disconfirming. This contributes to the trending score that we see on the canvas that tells us the overall performance of this idea. As with all data in GLIDR, we can export this as a PDF to share with our team. Ideas on the product canvas function similarly to business model ideas, but relate to the product itself. You can view this by roadmap, status, or theme. These are all fully customizable sections, in list or Kanban view, and use the scoring tools to prioritize your ideas here. View the connected data, the overall trending score, what's been validated, and use these filters to pare down your view. Once you've validated your ideas, you can bring them up on your roadmap to know what to build next, depending on impact and evidence connected. If your team uses Jira or Trello for agile development, you can send any of these product ideas over to those platforms with full details and evidence context, as well as view the current status of this particular issue or epic in Jira. Discovery is the tool that you use to test your ideas. The 2 methods built into the platform are research and experiments. Research is the generative side of things, such as we're going to talk to 10 customers in 2 weeks, show them our ideas, get feedback, and learn what they care about. You don't necessarily know what the outcome is going to be, but it allows you to structure that kind of discovery work. Whereas experiments are the more evaluative approach. In an experiment, you could say we're going to offer the product to 10 customers in the next 2 weeks, and we think that 7 of them will agree to buy at this price. It's a way of testing a very specific hypothesis to see if your hypothesis was correct. When you begin one of these tests, it will be in the plan phase, move to run, to analyze, and ultimately to complete it. Though discovery appears here, it's essentially above ideas and evidence. It's a way of testing your ideas and generating evidence, where you can record and structure the steps that you took to perform these tests. Evidence is all the data in your project. It's everything you know about your customers, the market, and your business and product ideas. Evidence can be interviews, such as with customers or industry experts, other, such as survey results, marketing test results, relevant articles, Chrome, which means you use the Chrome extension to bring in data quickly to your project, and Intercom if you have this integration activated. This section is like your evidence inbox. Everything will appear as new until you mark it as reviewed. As we saw from the idea view, we can rate ideas in terms of this evidence. The portal can be used a few different ways. Essentially, it's a way of sharing your product roadmap with either a selected audience or publicly, where you can choose which ideas will appear in this customized format. The audience for your portal can then submit their votes on different ideas in terms of how important it is to them, as well as submit new ideas that are not currently present on your portal. All of this data will come into the evidence section here. This allows you to share your product roadmap publicly, get votes on the features your customers consider most critical, as well as give them the opportunity to submit product requests. When they submit these votes, it will be done with their email, so you'll be able to reach out should you release any feature they request. You can check out your activity feed, which is an overall view of all the data added to your project, as well as the overview, where you can define your project, as well as enter details around the financials. We hope this walkthrough has been helpful. Please feel free to reach out with any questions to support@GLIDR.IO.